Hello everybody, my name is Inkboy and welcome back to my channel. Buckle up because we are about to go on a road trip together. That's right, we are playing American Truck Simulator in VR. This game and Euro Truck Simulator actually have betas available that you can play in VR. And if you're interested, I can make a video showing how to set that up if you like, or I will link in the description the video I watched to set up my personal setup here. So be looking out for that. I can't remember the guy's name that did it, but he has a really cool channel, so I'll link his channel in the description. Be sure to check that out if you want to go ahead and see that video on how I got this working for me. Yeah, we are traveling from Arizona to Oregon. We are halfway through the trip currently. I was planning on doing the whole trip, like recording the whole trip, but the whole trip was 20 hours in game, which is about a full hour in real time. And while I do want to do a really lengthy trip video, for my first video I figured I would just do it like a halfway point. So we're at about 8 hours right now, and really I just kind of wanted to show off what this looks like. And right now it's going to look a little jittery, but that is because currently I'm not tabbed into the game. It's going to look a little weird until I tab into it, which is going to be right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and tab over and get started. Alright. So we are in here. And I'm going to go ahead and click drive. Alright, so as I said, I'm going to go ahead and turn my windshield wipers off here. We will go ahead and turn. And this game is a lot of fun in VR. It really feels like when you have a proper setup, like you are driving this truck. I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a realistic VR experience. Why are my wipers still going? There we go. They are off finally. I don't know how many hours I have invested into this, but it's at least 6, and I just got the game a day ago and got it fully set up. And by the time I had it fully set up, really, going a little bit over the speed limit here. Let's turn it down a notch. It's going to be 30 going through here, and then we are going to it looks like turn right up here. But the amount of time I've been able to play this game, I've been playing it. So we're gonna do a wide turn because we're gonna curb it a little bit, but that's okay. And yeah, just keep in mind I am a noob when it comes to driving trucks. That is why I am currently driving this in automatic, partly because this is kind of like a new experience for me, but also I haven't figured out how to set up my shifter to roll through all 18 gears. I know that you can set it to where you can switch between high gears and low gears and stuff, but I haven't figured that out. So if you do know how to do that on the Logitech G920 with the shifter that partners with it, just drop that in the comments below. It will be very much appreciated. And it does look like it is 70 miles per hour here, so we're going to go ahead and go on the gas. And as you can see, we got about 8 hours and 11 minutes to go in game. So I do plan on recording this all the way out, hopefully, to the end here. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show off what this game looks like in VR and what that experience is like, because it is a really cool experience. I honestly could just do this all day, and in fact I have today. So yeah, I took a week off work just to kind of have a staycation, and it turns out it's going to be a truckcation, apparently, because this is freaking fun as heck. Well, at least for me. If you're not into trucking or simulation games, this might not be your gig, but I think everyone should at least try this in VR. The game's cheap, it's only 20 bucks, and it doesn't cost any extra to try the beta out. So if you're looking for a new VR game to add to your collection, I would highly recommend this, honestly. So yeah, and I'm just getting a little adjusted here. I might seem a little swervy on the road, but I promise you I am at least somewhat aware of my surroundings when driving here. I am trying to work out the kinks of putting this thing in cruise control so I can stay at 70 miles per hour. I recently just assigned a cruise control button, so that's what I'm going to try to get to work here, but we will see. Okay. A little hill here, we're going down, and this is just absolutely beautiful here this morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here, as we can see. I'm not too sure where I'm at. I mean, we could check really quick if we wanted. In fact, I might do that. Let's see here. Let's just pop into the map here and see where we're at. Alright, so we are over in Nevada. And we need to be over here. So, pretty cool to be in Nevada. We're almost to Oregon. I'm really excited to see Oregon. I just got this DLC because I was like, man, this game is cool. I need more of it. So yeah, this is pretty fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back on the road and continue our trip to Oregon, or Oregon, however you pronounce it. I am personally from Indiana, so I don't really know how to pronounce Oregon. I guess you could pronounce it both ways, but I'm sure if you're from Oregon or Oregon, however you want to pronounce it, you know the right way to pronounce it. So, anyways, back on the road we go. We are gonna hit 70 miles per hour right about now. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. There is a hill here, so that's gonna slow us down just a little bit. Going down here, we should definitely hit it. Alright. Do you want to slow down just a hair there? And this is just like a really relaxing hobby to have. It's very stress-free. I can see myself doing this after my real-life job, or my day job, I should say, because it's kind of mindless, really. I mean, there are some things you gotta kind of watch and do, but if you're just wanting to relax, this is how you do it. And I did activate cruise control. So, at least I think I did. This shouldn't steadily go down, but I mean, we are kind of just cruising here either way because we got a hill coming up. Oh boy. Slow down here. Alright, look at this glare on the windshield, or from the sun, I should say. Look at these people up there parachuting. Am I seeing that right? We got some parachuters happening right here. At least that's what they look like in my headset. They could be something completely different. Everyone in the comments are going to be like, oh, those are just really big birds. I mean, they could be just really big birds. I have no idea. If you've never played in VR, everything is a little grainy, so it's kind of hard to make out some things, but once you get used to it, it really doesn't take away from the experience too much. Oh, that guy got pulled over. So, you know, honestly, when you're playing this in VR, eventually you just kind of forget you're playing it in VR. It just kind of feels really natural what you're looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my lights off because it's, you know, it's almost 7 a.m. Got a nice curve here. Alright, now we're at 70. Let's see if that cruise control worked. We do have a turn coming up here. So I'm going to go ahead in just a moment and turn my blinker on. Don't worry, my blinker fluid is full. I checked it before I started going on this trip. Alright. Just going to stop here. And we're going to kick it around here. I do need to find a rest stop, probably. Yeah, I definitely need to find one because we got 6 hours to go. And my guy is getting pretty tired. It probably wouldn't hurt, honestly, to go ahead and find a gas station. I know we just passed one, but I want to find one a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and map that out really quick. Let's zoom in. Oh, let's go up here. And we are here. Here's a nice little rest stop. We can go ahead, do that, and then up here we're gonna stop to get gas. So I'm a little bit nervous about stopping to get gas. Some of these gas stations have been a little hard to get in and out of, at least for me, because I'm so new to this. So we're gonna make it in one piece, but maybe not without scrapes. We might have some scrapes and bruises, but we'll get there safely. I do at least know how to maneuver out of tricky situations. So, you know, it might be a little bit of a tricky situation, but we'll get out of it. And it is going to be 80 miles per hour on here, which is pretty nice, but we do have a turn coming up soon, I believe. So, oh, we're on the rumble strip. Let's get off that. Alright, here comes our turn. Could have probably signaled a little too soon, but oh, heck, it's gonna be 65. Or actually, yeah. We're gonna clench it down here. Alright. Look at this guy with his little trailer. Okay. Alright. One guy's turning, but I was here first, buddy. So we're gonna go ahead and take it. Beautiful. It's gonna be 70 through here, but we're gonna kind of stroll through here because we're about to take a left turn up here. Signal so the guy in the back of us doesn't bump us in the rear, because they will do that. I don't think signaling on this game penalizes you if you don't do it, but I've found that the pedestrians do pay attention to that, at least from my experience, so it kind of prevents you from having a bad experience here. It looks like this rest stop's going to be on the right. I'm going to slow down to 30. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, we got a nice little motel here. Oh boy. It's gonna be fun getting in and out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do we have to pull around? Probably do. Okay, now it's like, you can park here. Alright. And then we're gonna, let me find my entry key. It is, I'm not even close to it, am I? There we go. Alright, we're getting some rest. Woke up at 6 p.m. Can we... drive around this thing? is this just a dead end? No, we might be able to drive around. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Let's go forward a little bit. Yeah, we might actually take a little bit of a hit here, guys. Maybe I might be able to weasel it. Yep, there we go. Woo! Okay, and then I think. Oh boy. Alright, yep, we're gonna. Slow and steady wins the race when you're driving this big boy around a building. That is for sure. At least in my beginner situation. Okay, alright, yep. We're just gonna a little bit more out here. Alright, and then, yep, we need to turn right. Please don't hit my truck, boy. Thank you. Kind sir. Went from being a boy to a grown man when you didn't hit my truck. Alright. And then up here we're gonna turn right. Wow. I'm pretty proud of myself for making that happen, to be honest. That is one of the tightest places I've ever maneuvered this truck on my own. So, stop sign looks clear from what I can see. Oh, there's a truck. Hopefully they seen us pulling out here and they will calm their potato enough for us to get out. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be 30 through here. It's a nice little area. And then it's going to break out here and go 70. We need to be on the lookout for that gas station though. So what do you all like to do when you play this game to keep yourself immersed? What's your setup like? Whoa, dude. What the heck? Wow. Just like in real life, you gotta watch out for other drivers more than you gotta watch out for yourself, honestly. But yeah, as I was saying, what do you do keep yourself immersed in this game? Like, what's your setup like? I've seen a lot of people have the 3 monitors set up to where it looks kind of like the truck is spanned across those 3 monitors, so you know, it kind of looks like you're inside the truck with those monitors set up that way, and that's really cool. Do you drive in VR as well? What's your preferred method? I really enjoy driving in VR. I don't have the 3 monitors set up, but that would be cool to get eventually. I can see myself doing that. But, you know, driving in VR is really immersive, and I'm not sure if I'd actually like the 3 screens over this, but I haven't tried it, so I'm not going to knock it. Wow, look at that guy. It's a pretty cool looking dude. It's going to be a little bit of a curve here, so I'm just going to tap on the brake a little bit. And really, what my plan is for this series is to just be a series that people can watch and zone out on. I don't know if any of you are like me, but I will turn on like a relaxing playlist, like a playthrough of a simulation game, as I fall asleep, because I have to be watching something to fall asleep. And I don't fall asleep because the content is boring necessarily, but it is really relaxing. So I do enjoy watching people play this game as I fall asleep. or like Farm Simulator or something like that. So that's really nice, and you know, it's nice to watch these playthroughs of this game after a long day at work and just kind of chill. This game is not intense at all, like you know, like Fortnite or something like that. So it's nice just to watch this and really just kind of chill. So if you really like this video and want to support a series of me driving across the country here in my virtual semi, please subscribe, like the video, drop a comment. There's many ways you can show your support, but subscribing is one of the biggest ways. I'm trying to get up to 500 subs. That's my current goal for myself right now. I mean, obviously, eventually I want to have, like, you know, more subs than PewDiePie, that's for sure, but you gotta dream big to get big, right? But, so yeah, just, starting off small here. Nice small little channel. Just driving around here. We're gonna get some nice curves going on here. I like the roads like I like my women, nice and curvy. I mean, body positivity, if you're not curvy, I like you too, but, you know, I do like some curves on my woman, preferably. But, you know, it's not about the body, it's about the personality. That's how I am, at least. So, alright, we might be getting to a residential area, so we might need to kind of slow down here. Yeah, it's gonna go from 70 to 35 real quick, and that is my gas station. We're gonna really, that is the wrong thing here. Alright, so, we're gonna have to be really careful pulling in here, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, we're gonna turn the truck off. Where's my button to do that? My wheel's a little cockeyed. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill this up. Now, I am working for a company. I don't have my own company. What button was that? That was the shift button, wasn't it? I don't have my own company just yet, so the company I'm working for will pay for this fill up, which is pretty nice. As you can see, I have about, what is that, 85,000? Or maybe that's 65. That might be 65. It's kind of hard to tell with this thing on. It's less than 100,000 anyways. You need about 100 and, I want to say 120,000 before you can buy your own truck and start trucking on your own. So, yeah. Go. And we are going to very carefully turn out of here. Alright. Alright. I think we're clear. So, we are going to go ahead and yeah, we're going to turn out here. And get back onto the main road. Woo! Got a little kickback there. Well, not like kickback, but my truck started to back up from that stop. Alright. We're just going to take it nice and easy through here, because it is a 35 mile per hour zone. But once we get back on the open, I think that just said welcome to Oregon. So we are officially in Oregon. Yep. It's gonna go to 65. Although I'm pretty sure that sign said 70, but again, it's hard to see details like that. And that's probably one of the biggest drawbacks to doing this in VR, is that it's just hard to see. But I mean, I can make out the road just fine. I can make out the interior of the truck. It's just like numbers and words. It's not my friend in VR, but now you'll notice I'm kind of far back in the truck. I can actually adjust the seat to go forward, but the reason why it's like this is because it's easier for me to see my GPS. I think I can adjust the GPS as well, but just for this little video, I wanted to get the setup to a setup that's a passable setup, not a perfect one. Because really this is kind of like a test video for me to see if recording this game will even work. So if you see this, then I think it works. And if you think differently, or think there could be some tweaks, look at this guy right here. Looks like a charger. If you think there could be some tweaks done, just let me know. If you have some feedback, you'll notice that I'm probably dropping some frames. It's not the smoothest looking ride, but again, it's passable, so that's kind of what I'm going for. Not perfection necessarily. Dude, like, holy cow. I mean, that could just be me riding as Tookus, but didn't seem like it. I'm hoping it's gonna get a lot more green. That's kind of what I want to see. That's one of the downsides to the base game. From my understanding, I mean, I haven't played the game that much, and I did pick up the, what is it, 55 through here? 65, what the heck? Oh yeah, I'm up in the 60s. I did pick up the DLC to Drive Through Oregon or whatever, but from my understanding, you're really just going through California and Arizona on the base game. But I could be wrong. There could be more. Now, there are mods. I don't know what modded maps there are, but I'm sure people have made maps for this thing. It's been out since 2016. So, and I did see on the page while I was looking through Steam that there is going to be a truck simulator, Alaska. So, I don't know if that's just going to be a DLC. Oh, heck, really? Okay, gotcha. Can I see my thing here? So basically, a cop is like, "Hey, you need to pull over so we can weigh you." Which looks like this is gonna be it right here. Make sure I'm not violating anything. This looks like it's it right here. Alright. So get up in here. Turn my turning signal off. Okay, stop. Blur. Do I need to turn my truck off? Because it should say, like, hit enter to do the deal, but maybe not. I'll turn my truck off just in case. No? Okay. Alright. We might just have to take a penalty. Let me put this in gear here. I do eventually want to drive this in manual mode. I just really need to figure out how to get my shifter set up to go between low and high gears, and we will be set. Hopefully, there's no cars coming, but I don't see any, so we should be okay. Speed limit is 70. But, of course, it has it at 65. We have about 2 hours and 35 minutes left on our trip, so not that far to go. And with any luck, we'll start seeing more greenery. I'm hoping. I don't know what Oregon looks like. I've never been, but I would assume it's greener than like California. Goodness gracious. Or Arizona for sure. Downside is it's getting dark, so even if it does get greener, we may not see it. And is it gonna get... No, speed limit's just fine. Oh, this is looking cool. Oh, this is a little crazy through here, though, but we should be able to take it just fine. A little crazy, but doing okay. Wow, look at this. This is pretty cool. Very cool. So one thing I love about this game is that it's just the scenery is so pretty. Like you really do feel like you're driving through like a living and breathing world. It's just so pretty. And we're getting into a residential area, so we need to slow down our potato a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna even get down to 25 miles per hour through here. We're gonna have to take a turn right here. This is a nice little area. I always like when driving through these towns on here, I wonder, you know, I would never live in like a small town like this that's just like out in the middle of nowhere, but I wonder what it's like to live in a town this small. And we might take this. Oh no, we're gonna take it just fine. Excuse you, car. I was taking my turn first here. Just calm your potato. Alright. It's still 25 through here, so... Just gonna get up to 40. Alright. Now, as you can see, it's very dark out here. Oh, I see. So the speed limit is 70 for cars, but 65 for trucks. I got you now. Oh, wrong button. That's kind of creepy, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and turn my lights on, or my brights, I should say, because my lights were already on. And so we got the brights on, so we can see a little bit better on the remainder of our trip. We have an hour and 36 minutes. Full tank of gas. Stamina is pretty good, or my fatigue, so should be able to complete this out. And you'll notice that the people driving by us will actually start to flash the brights at us because our brights are annoying them. But you don't get penalized for it, and honestly, if it helps you drive safer, then just do it. See, that guy just flashed them. Yep, they're all flashing us. Including the cop, but he doesn't seem to mind too much. Ooh, we're gonna slow going around this. My goodness. Went over the line a little bit there, but that was a crazy curve. Oh, look at this nice little stop. Idaho! Idaho. Did I read that song? Or song? Did I read that sign wrong when I said it? It said welcome to Oregon. Kinda curious. Let me just stop here for a moment and take a look. It's not for sure. It said we're in Oregon. Let's just zoom out here. Oh, yeah, so over here, this is Idaho, right? Yeah. So yeah, we did hop into Oregon, but we're going to drive a little bit through Idaho, it looks like, and then pop back into Oregon. So, alright. Good deal. Very interesting. Oh, gotta slow down a little bit. I know my brights are on. I want the shenanigans. I want them to be on, fam. Man. Also, something to keep in mind, I am still playing around with the settings and configuration files on this beta to get it to be a little bit more optimized. I think I mentioned, but I do recognize there is a little bit of choppiness going on. What is going on here? Wow. Okay, we got a worker on the road. That's what's going on. But you know, hopefully you find it viewable. At least they're watching that. Poor guy's working late. Must be a pretty serious deal. And I am seeing some green. There is some greenage, or greenery indeed, so that's pretty cool. I know that it snows as well. Oh, is that the rumble strip? Oops. We are speeding through here. Not as much as I thought we were. I thought it was a residential zone. It was like 30 and we were doing 60. No. Luckily it was a little bit over. Look here, cop. You need to calm down. Now it's a residential area. We're going to turn left up here. This is a little wonky, isn't it? Alright. It looks like we're going to be getting back on the interstate again. So... I was like, I heard a car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Goodness. That veered a little bit too much. We saved it though. Like I said, I'm not a professional driver yet. But I can get us out of some tricky situations. And that's exactly what I just did. So I'm gonna merge over, turn my signal on. Just can't really see any cars back there. But here we go. It's gonna be 65 up on here. And we are about to arrive at our destination. Now these little loopy things always confuse me. I usually miss them, to be honest, but hopefully this one I can catch okay. Yeah, because I like want to get off right here, but I think I keep going. Yeah, I do. Here, yep, so we're gonna slow down. We're gonna slow down just a little bit. To be very careful driving around this little deal. Nice and easy. We're gonna get up here and yield to oncoming traffic. I just hit my headset on my steering wheel. I'm sure this is entertaining. And then we're gonna go here, and it looks like our destination is gonna be on the left. Gonna stop at this light. Nice little area. Just gonna take in the view here. By the way, this is your seat, so oh, time to go. Hope your seat is comfy. And this hasn't been too much of a hard trip to sit with me on. We're gonna turn our blinkers on, and I believe we're pulling right here. Yep. Okay. Are they gonna open the gates for me? Because that gate's not open. Maybe it'll open once I start turning in. Excuse me. Yep, there you go. They're opening it. Good deal. Alright, so we're gonna get here. It's gonna be like, hey, how do you want to finish this job? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, we're just gonna do this the simple way. Where is the enter key? We're just gonna go ahead and tell it. I mean, we could get like a lot of additional experience, but I'm not that skilled to do that. Eventually, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll do this. But today, because this is just like a let me show this to you video, we're just gonna do that. And we did excellent on this. This was, I said it was a 45-hour, 7-minute trip, but I swear it wasn't that long. Maybe it was. Holy cow. But we've made 31,000 off of that. And so that's pretty good. Pretty good. And then we leveled up. So I put all of my points into long distance because I like that stuff. But we can also drop some in the valuable cargo now and really start making some bank. And I almost have enough to buy a truck. So we are getting there. Just gonna hop out here. And let's go ahead and tab over. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that trip with me as much as I enjoyed it. Like I said, I will be doing like full recorded trips, so if you want to see a long trip like that in its full entirety, just let me know. I will of course be doing some more bite-sized manageable ones to watch as well, so just let me know about that also. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will be back with you with another video soon.